Da 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 da. ああ、このままで明日を探そう。ラララララタララタタララ。Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. It's your son Raven Vtuber Yatano Hakuya です。こんばんは、こんばんは。脳的男性 Vtuber Yatano Hakuya です。Hello everybody. How's it going? Give me one second. I need to turn on. How's it been? How's it been? I hope you've all been very well. Good morning. Yes, good morning. I just woke up. I just woke up. I mean, it is 7 o'clock right now. You know, 7 in the evening, but good morning. Good morning. Aurora Borealis at this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. May I see it? Yes, you may. Yes, you may. Dang. That will never stop being funny. That will no. Steamed hams. I swear, steamed hams will never stop being funny. Whoever came up with that, like, really props to them. Bravo, bravo. Steamed hams will always live on as one of the greatest memes of all time. We eat steamed sushi. That sounds kind of nasty. I'm not gonna... Steamed sushi sounds kind of not so good. You know, I like steamed fish, but something about vinegarized fish in steam on top of vinegarized rice, it doesn't seem to appeal. Whoa, not a gas. Doesn't seem too appealing to me. Hello, Rosie. Hello, General Dank. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm a little bit happy. I don't know. I'm very happy. I'm very happy. I had a wonderful week. I hope you guys are happy too. Hakuya, why is there smoke coming from your fireplace? Isn't that normal? Isn't it normal for smoke to come out of a fireplace? I'd be a little bit worried if you had a... I mean, there are those, what are those? Those gas-powered, like, faux fireplaces. They're not really real fire, you know? Because you know, I spiritually transported myself down to Seattle for SakuraCon last weekend. And at the hotel lobby, there was a fake fireplace with, like, it was an open fire with no, you know, there's no fire curtain over it. So if it were a real fire, you know, the wood could crack and spew out a char or two, and then you'd burn down the whole building. But as I got closer, I realized, oh wait, no, this is just a gas faux fireplace. It's not a real fireplace. The flame is real, but it's not actual wood burning. It's just a fake piece of wood with a little, you know, gas nozzle, right? It's what I call yakizakana. Yakizakana. It's a regional dialect. It's a regional dialect. Look it. Oh, yakizakana. But yaki is not steam though. Yaki is to roast or to burn with a fire. Never heard of steamed sushi. Yeah, steamed and sushi doesn't... At that point, you're just cooking the fish. You're not making anything raw. Sushi is all about preserving fish, right? That's why they use vinegar. It's to preserve it. It's like eating pickles. It's like pickled fish. Except unlike the Nordic stuff, it doesn't smell all nasty. Well, not the new stuff. Not the modern versions anyways. The old ones can smell pretty bad, like cheese. It can smell like bad cheese. Or good cheese, depending on how you define flavors of cheese. Well, I'm from Hokkaido, and I never heard of steamed sushi. Fuck, dang, you're gonna go through the entire meme, aren't you? You're just gonna go through the entire scene. Oh, I will. So, I woke up today at like 2 a.m. Right, the day before I was really exhausted. I had a very long day yesterday. I didn't sleep the day before yesterday much either. I slept like maybe 4 hours, and then I went out, and then I, oh my gosh, Hakuya Yatano actually leaving his house, actually leaving his Arctic Canadian forest cabin, actually leaving. What is going on? I went out and I went to the Arctic Canadian forest warehouse, where I had to move a lot of Arctic Canadian Vtuber boxes. It was it was very physically strenuous for me. I don't usually go out and do exercise, and so my muscles have, over the past several hundred years, my muscles have atrophied a little bit. So I'm a little weak. I'm a little weak. Would you like to see my arms? No, you may not see them. You may not see my arms. You may not see my biceps. They are very small. So I moved a lot of boxes and shit, and I didn't get home until very late in the night. And then I went straight to, I took a bath and I went straight to sleep, and then I woke up at 2 a.m. in a pool of my own sweat. Like my body was so upset with me for actually moving around and doing exercise and lifting that that it was pumping so many hormones while I was sleeping that I was drowning in a pool of my own sweat. Right? I had to get a fan. To dry off my soaked mattress. It was kind of yucky. The bed was soaked in Hakuya fluids. It was soaked in Hakuya fluids. Yeah, Dank is from Hokkaido. Didn't you guys know that? General Dank is from Hokkaido. I've lived in Hokkaido before. It's a wonderful place. It's kind of like Canada. Depending on which part of Canada you're from, it can be worse or better. No, Monbetsu dialect. Ah, I see. Proceeds to eat steamed sushi. Despite the fish is obviously grilled. Excuse me for a second. Oh, but of course. I'm not. Was the Republic of Korea ballistic missile? Oh my gosh! Why are you talking about that in my stream? Why are you talking about this is North Korean missile? Oh my! I'm gonna get demonetized. The YouTube algorithm's gonna flag my stream as political speech. Oh no! Oh no! I'm not from Hokkaido. I was making fun of Albania expression from Simpsons. Steamed sushi is actually called yakizakana. Is it actually? Is it like? Let me hold on. Let me check. Is it actually called yakizakana? Is it for real called yakizakana? Let me Google that. Yakizakana. No, that's grilled. It's grilled. It's grilled. There's no way it's steamed. Yeah, it's grilled. I'm getting gaslit. Dank, you're gaslighting me. Dank, why would you do that? Why would you gaslight me? For making fun of Utica. What's Utica? Utica, Albania. Oh, is that the place that they're referencing? You know, I never actually looked up the origin of, some of the jokes references. I just figured Albania was like some place in the area. I didn't realize it was like actually like pertinent or anything. Rosie does not know steamed hams. Rosie does not know the steamed ham Simpsons joke. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know, we need to watch the steamed hams right now. I hope that I don't get copyright struck for this or something. That'd be kind of bad. That'd be kind of bad. Just one moment. Just one moment. La. Steamed hams. How have you never seen this before? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, we're gonna watch steamed hams together, everybody. We're gonna watch steamed hams. It's gonna be great. If I can find the right source. Where the heck is it? Steam deck, stream thumbnail, streamed. Why is it? It's not showing up. That's frustrating. I hate when OBS does not show up. Come on, OBS. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. なんでだ? なんであげないのかよ。本当に。なんでやねん。Maybe if I make a new source that will show it up. Display capture, window capture, steamed hams. Okay. Alright, I got it. Guys, we're gonna watch steamed hams together. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? You ready? The masterpiece of writing, voice acting, directing, that is steamed hams. Are you guys ready? Alright. We're gonna watch steamed hams, guys. We're gonna watch steamed hams. Check it out. I gotta turn off the music first. Alright, let's watch steamed hams. Hopefully I won't get struck.
Well, Seymour, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Superintendent Chalmers, welcome. I hope you're prepared for an unforgettable luncheon.
Yeah.
Oh, ye gods! My roast is ruined! But what if I were to purchase fast food and disguise it as my own cooking? Ho, 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 ho. Delightfully devilish, Seymour.
Skinner with his crazy explanations. The superintendent's gonna need his medication. When he hears Skinner's lame exaggerations, there'll be trouble in town tonight.
Seymour!
Superintendent, I was just
The sitcom
stretching my calves on
intermission?
the windowsill. Isometric exercise. Care to join me?
Why is there smoke coming out of your oven, Seymour?
Oh, that isn't smoke. It's steam. Steamed from the steamed clams we're having. Steamed clams.
Ooh.
Superintendent, I hope you're ready for mouth-watering hamburgers.
I thought we were having steamed clams.
No, I said steamed hams. That's what I call hamburgers.
You call hamburgers steamed hams?
Yes, it's a regional dialect.
Uh-huh. What region?
Upstate New York?
Really? Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard anyone use the phrase steamed hams.
Oh, not in Utica. No, it's an Albany expression.
I see. You know, these hamburgers are quite similar to the ones they have at Krusty Burger.
Oh, no. Patented Skinner Burgers. Old family recipe.
For steamed hams.
Yes.
Yes, and you call them steamed hams despite the fact they are obviously grilled.
You know, one thing I should... Excuse me for 1 second.
Let's go.
Oh, well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. I'm pooped.
Yes, I should be. Good Lord, what is happening in there?
Aurora Borealis?
Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this time of day, in this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen.
Yes.
Yes.
May I see it?
No.
No.
Seymour, the house is on fire!
No, Mother, it's just the Northern Lights.
Well, Seymour, you are an odd fellow, but I must say, you steam a good ham.
Help! Help!
Okay. Go away, Grammarly. I don't. Go away. How do I get rid of it? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. All right. So that was steamed hams, a very infamous Simpsons meme joke comedy sketch that has outlived any of the new, past decade of Simpsons sketches. Localized entirely within your kitchen? Yes. Old Simpsons was really such a treasure. I think it was supposed to be some sort of commentary on how, the higher-ups always, the higher-ups when they come for an inspection for whatever organization, whether it be a school, the government, a company, they come over to the local branch and everything is on fire, and the local leader is like trying their best to cover everything up to make sure they don't get caught for their mistakes. It was just a really nice way of showing the reality of how a lot of the world is in a funny way, right? Comedy should have some truth in it. Otherwise, it's not. I don't think it's that funny unless there's some kind of truth in it, right? And it was funny. It was so funny that people to this day still remember it. They still quote steamed hams. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. What were we doing? We were supposed to playing NeuroCloud today. I was supposed to read you guys a story. It was supposed to be story time. But then I talked a little bit about my day yesterday, right? All the backbreaking labor that I did, that I'm hoping will turn out into something. I don't know what it will turn out into, but I'm hoping that one day it'll become good. That I'll get something good out of it. I don't know what it is yet. But I'm hoping that one day it'll all turn out and I'll be able to reap some rewards. For now, though, I'm just here in my Arctic Canadian forest cabin, reading my little stories to you guys. The Aurora Borealis is the most important. I mean, yes, that's the funniest part. Is him saying it's Aurora Borealis when really it's on fire, right? That is the funniest part. It's the most shocking part. But the whole sketch is like, it all comes together, right? It all comes together. Without the steamed hams preparation, the Aurora Borealis part would not hit as hard as it does. There's an Aurora Borealis. Yeah, it's a real Aurora Borealis. Okay, guys, it's real. My house is not on fire. The Canadian Arctic is not on fire. That is physically impossible. It is frozen. There's no fires in the Arctic. All right. Let's That's enough joking around. Let's play the game, or read the game. I don't know how much actual gameplay there's gonna be, because if you were here for the last NeuroCloud streams, it was just all reading. Apparently this one is really long as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I love the stories. I love the stories that they tell at Mika Team. And it always makes me really glad if I can share it with you guys and you guys can enjoy it together with me. Because this company is really underappreciated. They don't have the same marketing power as, you know, Genshin Impact or whatever, right? They don't have the same power as MiHoYo or YoStars. All right, let's play. Let's play. Hate your heart. Hate your heart. How's it going? I'm gonna get out of the way. You can ear heart nerding out about planes. Tomboy. No, stay. I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here. In the corner. In the corner. I wish I had some of the male characters, honestly. There are males in this game, but they're very rare, but they're really cool. I didn't manage to draw for what's his face? The big Python, the big military man. I'm sad. I didn't draw for him. Oh my gosh, the designs are all so good. Take this, Arknights. Arknights tries too hard to be superheroes. This is better. We're scientists. We're pilots. We're idols. We're researchers. Is there a place to see them? Google. Google. No, I can show you. I can show you Python. I can show you Python. I have one male character, I think. Can we filter by males? No, we can't. Let's see. I have Yanni, though. Some people might, you know, some people might not really, Yanni. Looks like a girl. No, Yanni's a boy. Yanni's a real boy. Look at those translucent boots. That's kind of weird. Translucent boots are kind of weird. No, Yanni's a real boy. Yanni's a real boy. Not Pinocchio. He's a real boy. Well, he is a robot, but there's Simo. Another real boy. Look at that. Very clearly a boy. Yeah. Don't mind the tail. That's just a birth defect. Or yes. It's just not an animal. No. Simo is a boy. Simo is a real boy. Simo is not an animal. Okay, that's silly. Why would this game have animals in them? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. See? Real boy. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cool? Wearing shorts. Look at that. A real boy. Isn't he cool? Isn't he so cool? He's got a snowboard. Holy crap. I feel like you're trolling. I'm not trolling you. I'm not trolling you. See, look at that. Isn't that the coolest boy you've ever met? Doesn't he look so cool? Oh, that's not a snowboard. It's a split board. Man, I want to have a split board one day. But I don't know how to ski yet. I don't know how to ski yet, but one day I would like to. I would like to have a split board. Look at that. Look at his crossbow. Whoa, what is that thing? Look at all those grenades he has in his coat. Oh. You know, surprisingly, up on the mountains, up on the Alpine mountains, it can get really warm if it's sunny out, and you can actually just take everything off, honestly, when the sun is out. And when you're snowboarding, right? Even though there's a lot of wind, the sun is just so hot that you can actually just take everything off. Looks cool, but not the coolest. Come on, he looks so badass. What the heck? Let's see. Another boy. Where can I find another boy? The boy smell. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fresnel. Clearly a boy. Fresnel's clearly a boy, right? Clearly a boy. Clearly. Clearly a boy. Short hair, handsome face. Clearly a boy. Right? Oversized t-shirt. No, a boy. Boy smell. Oh no, Rosie, you don't know the boy smell meme. I think it's better off that you don't know boy smell. What? Boy smell? I smell a boy. But what's a boy doing here? It's a copy pasta that everyone really liked reading a couple months ago. Kun 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 kun. Sniff 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 sniff. I smell a boy. But what's a boy doing here? It's a really funny one. You can look it up. I've done it before, but maybe it's a little bit embarrassing for me to read boy smell right now. I don't want to scare people off. Where is it? Oh, here. Octogen. Another cool boy. I know, like, my sister Kuruko really likes him. She really likes Octogen. And something about terrorists, you know, bomb experts, really gets my sister Kuruko going. I don't know what the appeal is. Kuruko, if you're watching this right now, why do you like Octogen? You've never explained. I don't believe. Why are all the boys here look like girls? What do you mean? Octogen doesn't look like a girl. Crazy. Look how manly Octogen is, right? Look at those biceps. Look at that. Look at those abs. Right? Look at those pectorals. Very, very, very handsome. And there's also Jin. There's also Jin. There's Jin. You know, tall, handsome, Ikemen Jin. He's kind of a beautiful dude, more than the rugged type though. A muscular, flat-chested girl. No, don't say that. Look at that. What the heck's wrong with his arm? Jeez. Oh. Wouldn't you like this handsome man to take you on a date? It's kind of scary though. His backstory is that he's a psychopath. His backstory is that he's a bartender who has to listen to people's problems. But really he's a psychopath who doesn't care. Who literally could not... It's literally impossible for him to care. Because he was not programmed with emotions. There's Python. But I don't have Python. I'm gonna have to Google him up. 1 second. Python, Neural Cloud. I wanted Python. He looks so cool. He looks so cool. Give me 1 second. Alright. Oh, I think I need to move on to the other scene to do it. Give me 1 second. Python. Look at this man. Look at this massive man. This massive specimen of a man. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that massive man. Stupid sexy himbo. Why would a man take me on a date? Why wouldn't a man take you on a date, Rosie? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't they? Haven't you ever gone on a date with a man? Who's the purple-haired guy? Second from the left. Last 3 rows. Last 3 rows? We'll look at that after. Yeah, that a man. This is a man. Look at those bulging muscles. Look at those big feet. Look at that rugged face. Look at that graying hair from all the stress of being born a man. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this handsome specimen. Look at those. Look at that waist. Apparently, like this line here, where the thigh connects to the pelvis, is apparently women like to call that gutters. I don't know why. I don't know why they call them gutters, but if there are any women in my chat right now, why do you guys call this area? Why do you call it gutters? Why? It sounds kind of strange. It sounds kind of strange, but you know, I won't judge. I just don't understand. What's the definition of a date? Who knows? Who knows? All right. You asked who is the I'm sorry. Where did who's the purple haired guy? Second from the left, last 3 rows. Second from the left, last 3 rows. This person? This guy. Yeah. This guy. Oh yeah. Perfect. The perfect specimen of a man. This is you may not like it, but this is what the ideal male looks like. Not this one. Not this one. But you said, second from the left. Second from the left. Oh, this one. Ah, yes. Another perfect male specimen. Damn. I'd go on a date with this dude. I'd go on a date with this dude. Who's totally not a girl, by the way. Totally not a girl, right? You know, girls would never wear thigh highs. Never. That's a girl! Oh, you're right. Mai is a girl. Look at the foot. Oh my gosh. I've got a strange person in my chat. You want to look at the feet? What is wrong with you? Why would you ask this of me? Why would you ask to look at the feet? What is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. All right. I think we've done enough fooling around. Oh wait, no, there is one more guy. There is one more guy. Yeah. The male protagonist of this game. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Soul. Look at that. Look at that midriff. Look at that cool, handsome face. Look at that cheery expression. Those robust legs. What kind of guy shows off their belly? A manly man shows off their belly. That's what. Oh, look at that. That bright and shining aura. Truly, the greatest specimen of a man ever known. Only girls position their feet this way. Oh, I didn't know that. Very interesting. Like, look, Soul's even got a superhero outfit. Even got a mysterious rider outfit. Look at that. Damn. A mysterious rider. Totally not common rider, by the way. And look, it's a date. It's a Christmas date. Christmas date with Soul. Damn. Doesn't this look like the most perfect Christmas date? Crepes, coffee, chocolate, and whatever these are. Oh. Guys, have you ever gone on a Christmas date? On a white Christmas date? I know Christmas is more of a family gathering thing in the West, but in Asia, it is very much a romantic occasion. In Japan, actually, for people who can't manage to find a date on Christmas, it's like this great depressing thing, right? And so you can actually go to the usual hotspots in the downtown area of Tokyo, and you can actually just go like, you can write on a message board or wherever saying, guys, I don't have a date. I'm at this place and I'm really lonely. And funny enough, people show up, guys and girls, they show up and they actually go on blind dates, and sometimes it works out really well. And I'm really happy for them. I'm really happy for them, where you're sad that you're alone, all alone on white Christmas. Everyone else is on dates. You don't have a date. You're feeling lonely. But you strike up the courage and you go out there anyway. And you admit that you're kind of a loser. You admit that you're kind of a loser. And the other person does too. And you bond over your mutual loser status. And then you stop being losers because you're together. Damn, that's so cute. That's so cute. Have you ever gone on this kind of blind date? I have not. I have not. I've never had this sort of issue before. Truth be told. I've never had this sort of issue where I'm desperate to find a date. It's very rare for me to need to actually go out and ask someone to go on a date. When I was younger and I was actually in the dating pool, I'm not in the dating pool. I haven't been in the dating pool for a while now. That's not to say that I have a girlfriend right now, but I am not available for a date at this point. But at that time, it was not rare for girls to come and ask me out, which is a little bit strange. I think it's a little bit strange for that to happen, but it did happen. Even to this day, I'm a little bit in disbelief that it did happen as often as it did. I didn't, despite all that, I didn't actually go on that many dates. I didn't really go on that many dates. I didn't care for dating, and I wasn't really interested most of the time. If I ever went on a date, it would usually be because I just didn't want to be mean. I was being too much of a wimp to say no. You look handsome? I don't think I'm that handsome. I'm cute, maybe. I may be a little bit cute. I wouldn't say I'm particularly handsome. And oh yeah, by the way, Soul is actually a dude. Soul is actually a girl. Just a really handsome and rugged looking girl. Alright. Alright, let's actually play the game. So today we're gonna be reading Helix's story, the new character. First we're gonna do some basic rolling. Gotcha time! Let's go. You're not gonna marry another guy? Oh, you don't know. Maybe that could happen. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know you well enough. General Dank wants to take me on a date. That's a little bit weird, Dank. Dank, that's a little bit weird. I don't know if we can. We're a viewer and a streamer. I don't believe viewers and streamers should be going out on dates. It's kind of a taboo, And not the kind of taboo I want to participate in. It's not weird at all, no homo. It feed you pineapple pizza. Not the pineapple pizza. Not the pineapple pizza. I've said this before, but right? I don't like pineapple pizza. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either. And you can't just take the pineapple off the pizza because the pineapple juices have already baked into the pizza bread. So now you've got a weird sweet tasting pizza. Oh no. I've got a pineapple lover in rage. I like pineapple by itself. I just don't particularly enjoy it. Taboo? taboo means things that are not generally acceptable to regular society. That people don't generally people are not okay with normally. Things that people would think is really bad. And that's taboo. All right. Let's roll for Helix. You know, hopefully there'll be no maintenance today, so I can actually play the game and not get interrupted after doing my 40 minutes of Satsudan. All right, let's go. Streamer lock. Come on. I won't be satisfied unless I get it in 3 rolls. Two purples. Not the best, not the worst. Getting married in middle school, I wouldn't say that's taboo, but it is very strange. It is very uncommon. But sometimes, you know, arranged marriages and whatnot, I wouldn't say it's taboo. Taboo would be something that people find very distasteful. Because there are valid reasons to get married in middle school, you know? If you don't necessarily believe in marriage as like a function of romance, and instead you care about, and instead it's like the very old and traditional, you know, you're marrying for the sake of unifying 2 families, then, you know, that could be very valid, right? Arranged marriages are not necessarily or inherently bad. There are a lot of people who have arranged marriages, and it works out really well for them. You know, you can be technically engaged in middle school. And you could actually have the marriage ceremony at that time, or you could, you know, it could be these days they probably wait until later on, but it still happens. Especially in older parts of the world. You wanted to get married in high school, but your family didn't accept. Oh, I see. Are you still together with this person? No, there's no specific person. You just wanted to get married in high school? Oh, that's very interesting. These days, I don't know many people who want to have that sort of commitment in high school. It's very rare. And I think that's the nice thing, that you're willing to devote yourself to one person that early in your life. It's a very rare trait that I think is badly needed in today's society, among you humans anyway. Oh my god, Yanni is so cute. Alright, we need to do another roll. Come on! Streamer luck. Just to getting the benefits of marriage? Oh. Have you done the research? What sort of benefits are there? I haven't looked too deeply into it. I don't know if I'll ever be married. Wait, again? Aw, man. Boom, boom! Experto da! Okay, not great, but no, it's only been 20. I'm sure we can get Helix without leading to pity. Probably. I got the power of streamer luck on my side. Oh, jeez. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking. Benefits from the government. Oh. Understandable. I'm still not sure what those benefits are, but... We're fine. We're fine. Probably. We're gonna be okay. I'm gonna get Helix, the rat daughter. I'm gonna get the cute rat. Okay, 2 purples. And oh, a 3-star. Come on. Let it be Helix. I got spooked! I got spooked! By a French woman! Ah! Have I ever been married? No. Despite living for thousands of years, I have never been married. I have been... I have been in arranged... what do you call that? Arranged engagement status before, but I've never been married. I've never been married. Do I hope to get married someday? Yeah, I do. I do. But I really don't know when that'll happen. Oh no, this is the worst. How many have we done? We've done 60 rolls. I think my sister Kuroko got it in 50 rolls. This is the worst. Come on, game. Give me the rat daughter. Give me the cute rat daughter. Okay, 3. We got 3 purples. Oh no. Oh. I don't want that achievement. Okay, 80 rolls. 80 rolls. I've got plenty of dust, so I'm fine. Probably. Come on, come on. Oh. Do we have Helix? Do we have Helix? Oh! Yes! We got the cute rabbit, or not rabbit, the cute rat daughter, lab rat daughter. We got her. Oh, I forgot to take a screenshot. My sister Kuroko, when she streamed this today, she forgot to take a screenshot too. All right, we got Helix. All right, let's go and upgrade her. Where are you? Where are you, Helix? Where are you? Look at that! Look at that! She's so cute. She's so cute. Throw our EXP at her. Yes, she's a new character. Hey Salogian, how's it going? We pulled the rat daughter. She's really cute. We don't have enough to fully upgrade her skills. That's fine. I don't mind. Upgrade the algo efficiency as much as we can. Enhance. Auto equip. Do we have an SVM? Or how do I do this? SVM. Set SVM. Do we need cooldown SVM? Do we have any? We do not have any. Oh gosh, darn it. It's okay. This is fine. No, panic. We'll be okay, probably. I wish I had the proper algos. Oh well, who cares? We don't need. It's not that big of a deal. Um.
どうだい教授さん、何か買ってかないか。リコにはもう支払い通知が聞こえてるよ。チャリー。
Guys, I need you to look away for a second. I need you to look away for a second. I need you to look away for a second. I need you to look away. Don't look. 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 Oh my goodness. Where was that thing? Yes, just don't look. Wrong one. Okay, I'm being a little bit slow, but let's put on some music. Yeah, don't look. I'll tell you guys when you can look. Okay. You didn't see anything. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I magically have all these materials I need to upgrade Helix. Oh, crazy. Crazy that, huh? Isn't Gacha just amazing? Step 1, don't panic. Step 2, panic. Alright, let's go. Neural expansion. We're gonna become a 3.5 star. Oh, she's so cute. How indeed. How indeed. It's the magic of gacha. Crazy. It's the magic of gacha. Yeah, I just did. This is all I did, right? That's all I did. I just used the in-game currency. Oh my gosh, look at that. It's so cute. Oh, look at those little animations. Look at these little drones. Look at this little rat. Oh, the yarn. She's doing a little bit of, what is it? Sewing? Not sewing, but stitching. Ah. All right. How to equip? Who do we get rid of? Who do we get rid of? Imhotep, you're gone. Or I can't do that yet. Okay, Imhotep, you're gone. In your place, we will have Helix, my new daughter. Oh, isn't she so cute? Oh, so cute. So cute. So cute. Alright. Oh, look at that smile. Oh, she's so cute. We spent real what? What are you talking about? And I didn't do nothing. You didn't see shit. You didn't see nothing. Okay? You didn't see a thing. Where? So Logian, why are you typing those money emotes? Why? Why would you type those things? You're gonna make people have misunderstandings. Oh my gosh, you're so precious. All right, I'll go in for my check. Okay. Enough fooling around. It's been an hour. We haven't even started yet. All right. Growth experiment. I guess that's the main event. Quest line. Oh. Damn. Your smile looked evil while looking at her close. What are you talking about, okay? I have a very normal smile. Okay, I've got a very normal smile. I've got a very normal smile. Yeah? Totally nothing devious about my smile. I look absolutely normal. Okay. Let's actually play the game. We've been stalling for way too long. You're still looking. I do not look evil. Why would you say that? Oath. From the inception of my neural cloud, I have held human life in the highest regard. I'm pretty sure this is a quote. I think it's from 2001: A Space Odyssey. I could be wrong. I have held human life in the highest regard. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? She was doing a little skip dance just now. Oh wow, that was so cute. Alright. Let's do this. Game is going too fast. Glass report. 2055, April 22nd. A new ray of hope? Geneticist Carl Bateson announces new genetics project. Following on the research paper published in the New Albion Science Weekly detailing progressive immune failure syndrome resulting from ELID radiation-derived gene defects. Yes, medical reports are like this. So, a progressive immune system failure that results from ELID radiation-derived gene defects. Okay. Professor Carl Bateson, currently based in the Port Ice Creek Life Sciences Center, has indicated during recent media interviews that he is currently in talks with Ultralife to cooperate on a new research project. Though the outlay will be quite high, Professor Bateson believes that it will be able to help patients suffering from rare genetic deficiencies. Their plight is not well known in society, but they have always lived in tremendous difficulty. When asked about the reason that motivated this project, Professor Bateson fell silent for a while. Helping sufferers of rare disease has always been a thorny social problem. It has, because, people who have relatively rare diseases, maybe the public at large doesn't want to pay the money for them because there's such a small number of people, but these are real people. They need help. What do you do, fellow normal human beings? Join me in some fun, normal human activities like the skip dance and breathing. A lot of people just don't want to give funding for rare diseases. They'll do AIDS or cancer, but those affect so many people. But there's a lot of rarer illnesses like MS or some other stuff that don't even get recognized because they haven't received funding and there's not enough people who have the issue. And so these people just are told that they have to live with their illness and never get a cure for their condition. It's really tragic. It's really, really tragic. What's this? Doll body. I guess it's just an NPC. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, isn't that just... Look at the way that she just hangs there. Look at that expression on her face. Look at this dork. Alright. Let's go. Medical research funding is whack. It is so whack. I have no idea what she does. I haven't really been paying attention. She is a healer, and that's all I know. Oh, oh my gosh, it's got a little inflatable bed. Oh, that's just precious. And just take a little nap. Yet military funding is massive. Well, military funding also bleeds back into medical research. You know, the thing about medical funding is that military funding is that it sort of bleeds over, and this is not an excuse for the military-industrial complex, but funding that goes into the military usually bleeds over into all other sectors. The internet is like, you know, one very obvious example of the military. Let's see. And let's just speed this up, because otherwise it's gonna take a while. Oh my god, that victory animation is just so cool. It's so cute. A lot of military bleed over into civilian tech once stuff gets leaked and declassified. Absolutely. Okay, this auto scroll is really way too fast. Unknown audio recording. 1400 hours, 42 minutes. Year 2055, July the 3rd. 12 to 12, I guess that's hour plus 2, or is that no, well, it's hour, minute, and seconds, I believe. Oh well, anyways, we will not undertake endeavors with such high risk and low returns. What are these rare gene deficiency patients? Can you even find 10 of them among 100 million people? Should we invest several hundreds of millions for those 10 people? It's not as though they're wealthy. There's no guarantee they'll be able to come up with that sum. But they have the right to enjoy a healthy life too. Director, no. Senpai, have you forgotten the very first lesson we learned in medical school? Everything we study is for the sake of improving the lot of mankind. Even if we can only help 10 people who can't afford the medical fees, save it! You're obsessed with this matter because of your daughter, Haley, am I wrong? ... Can't think of a rebuttal. I know a doctor at a university who kind of liked WWs because people invented new stuff. Huh. It looks like there's some internal struggles right now going about the decision to make this this doll who is going to become Helix. The director doesn't seem to want to give funding because they don't think it's going to be profitable. And that's a big issue with pharmaceuticals, right? With the medical industry, they don't want to do something unless it makes them money. Or they'll do some scummy things here and there, where they just don't care about a lot of potential patients. Jawa 2056. I guess that's like journal for something, something, something. I don't know. 2056, issue number 1. Ultralife and the Port Ice Creek Life Sciences Center have announced a joint research project, a doll intended for genetic engineering, and have made a great deal of development information public recently. This doll will be inlaid with the sum total of humanity's life sciences and genetic engineering knowledge, and its purpose will be to handle multiple issues concerning rare diseases with origins at the genetic level. The codename for this doll model has not been made public, but it has reportedly been registered. However, this project has drawn scrutiny from the media, who are worried that gene alteration technology will be abused by corporations. This might have a negative effect on Ultralife's stock price. We should trust in our own judgment. You will take the gene therapy and you will like it. Okay, last one. Jawa 2056, issue number 4. The joint project between Ultralife and the Port Ice Creek Life Sciences Center, namely the genetic engineering doll, codenamed ULGSA, I'm guessing that means Ultimate Life Genetic Science Assistant, has recently entered the testing phase. She has taken part in the treatment of progressive immune system failure stemming from ELID radiation-derived genetic defects. And if you played Girls Frontline, the prequel, or Girls Frontline, the companion game, you would know what ELID is. It's not too important, just know that ELID is very important to the setting, where she has provided a great deal of research data support to the treatment group. Exact details on the treatment process have not yet been disclosed. The project supervisor, Professor Carl Bateson, states that the initial testing phases have obtained the expected results, and he believes that this project will benefit many more people. He also posted a picture on Twitter. The ULGSA sleeping in a hamster ball after doing overtime. Oh my gosh! He's got a Twitter page where he's showing Helix sleeping in a hamster ball. What the heck? Testing. The patients may have glimpsed a ray of hope, but ... ellipses. That doesn't sound good. Twitter comments. @redacted. The dangers of gene containment are immeasurable. Contamination are immeasurable. These drug peddlers who have sold their souls for gain ought to receive divine punishment. The truth is, I've never heard of this progressive immune failure thing before this. Must all of society bear this risk for the sake of a few? Ultimate Life's upper echelon will not see these comments as favorable. Oh no, the public is not happy with this. The public is not happy. No, what the heck? I can't use the ultimate. That's weird. I wonder why I can't use the ultimate. Oh, there's more. Okay, we're no longer doing a medical sciences journal. Now it's a daily newspaper. Hampton Daily, 2056, December 28th. Should a moratorium be announced on gene alteration research? The attempted attack by the terrorist Lucifer Mareko. Lucifer! Damn. That's a poetic name. Lucifer Mareko. Using weaponized genetic specimens. What's a weaponized genetic specimen? What does that even mean? Has sparked much debate in society. Amidst calls for enhanced security management, many people's organizations have also voiced their doubts about gene alteration research. Doubt and fear are only to be expected if the masses are not informed about these technologies, which may affect the destiny of all mankind. No citizen should credit corporations with an excess of morality. As a result of the previous report, the ULGSA genetic engineering doll has become the target of the public's enmity. Informed sources state that the project is being sustained for the most part by the efforts of Professor Carl Bateson. The professor has not expressed his stance on the matter, but many of the work and life pictures of ULGSA that were posted on Twitter have been deleted. No more cute genetic researcher robot photos. No more cute Helix photos on Twitter. Could it be that not even the professor can handle this much pressure? My gosh, the public is always, unreasonable. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe there are actually people who are really just trying their best, right? To heal rare diseases. But, of course, pharmaceutical companies are not the most trustworthy out there. They have been known to do shady things. Okay, this is a little bit slow. Come on, game, hurry up. I don't got all day. I got a lot of reading to do. Okay, we're back to the Medical Sciences Journal. Jawa 2057. So it's been like what? 2 years? Issue number 1. The oft-debated anti-progressive immune system failure treatment research. That's a doozy. Has been removed from Ultimate Life's most recent quarterly financial report. The last time... Like what? Huh? What do you mean like what? Rosie, I do not understand. Like what? Apologies, I wasn't able to remember what I said that you're responding to. The last time this project appeared in public view was in November last year, where a patient completed the second phase of their gene restoration surgery. On March 25th, the Ultimate Life spokesperson responded to questions from conservatives by saying, "We are making steady progress on research that will benefit all mankind. We will not recklessly pursue risky research topics. If everything's going as planned, then that patient ought to have recovered by now." They used to do shady things? Oh yeah. Pharmaceutical companies are not known to be the most trustworthy. Just look back a couple decades and you can see some of the things that they've been doing that they got caught and fined for. And honestly, they probably didn't get fined enough for all the things that they did. They actually did hurt a lot of people. But I don't want to get into the specifics of it. This is not a politics stream. We are politics free, even though this is a very political game. Other sources claim that Ultalife has recalled the ULGSA, and her movements are subject of great interest in the academic world. Sources speculate that Ultalife will format her and move her to an ordinary treatment program in response to public distrust. No, how did it end up like this? We were supposed to cure rare diseases. Helix sufferers were supposed to have their day and live a healthy life. What happened? Oh my gosh, I need to change the abilities. This is taking way too long. Alright. Speed up the auto attack, speed up skills. Okay, this time it's not too bad. Come on, go faster. Oh, it's an audio recording. Unknown audio recording. 2200 hours, 35 minutes. 2057. September 16th. 17, 15, 28. Do I hate politics? Oh, I don't hate politics. I just don't think it belongs on my stream. I'm an entertainer after all. I'm here to entertain, and I don't think people enjoy talking about politics too much. I personally don't enjoy talking about it. It causes the mood to get a little bit too serious, and I like to have things be very nice and smooth. That's why I prefer not to talk about those sorts of things. Let's eat at a high-class restaurant for lunch. The rest of our colleagues will be going too. After all, it's your farewell party. Eh? What are you talking like I won't be coming back? Sorry. Speaking of which, what do you want to eat, Helix? How about a steak at Paul Ruger's? Come to think of it, that was Haley's favorite place too. Oh no. Is Professor Baton's daughter already? But I have trouble cutting steaks. I want barbecue. Buddha jumps over the wall. This is a really literal translation. It's a Chinese soup called Buddha's Temptation. Buddha's jumps over the wall is a very literal translation of the Chinese name. It's basically a vegetarian soup, I think. That used to use shark's fin. It doesn't use shark's fin anymore. Lamb kebabs, roast duck, and sashimi. My option paralysis is kicking in again. Option paralysis? What's that? Oh, she gets a little... She can't make a decision. She can't choose if she's got too many options. Let's have barbecue then. Once you come back from this project, we'll try all the other ones, one by one. How about that? Yay, barbecue it is! How nice, they're like father and daughter. Oh no. Unknown audio recording. 0428, 0428. 2057. 0959. Okay, same. Okay, that's the next day, like the early morning hours. Senpai finally let it slip. It seems Ultalife has several secret research labs in various parts of the world, and they're planning to publicly announce the cancellation of the project, while secretly continuing the research elsewhere. The price is that I must agree to sign over all rights to her, and sever all ties to her. No matter what, I have no choice, even if she might not remember me again. See, it's not a pharmaceutical company if they don't have a few secret research labs in various parts of the world. There's nothing shady going on, okay? It's just a secret research lab where we research publicly taboo topics. There's nothing shady about this, okay? There's nothing shady. It's just regular secret research labs. But I and the fruit of her work can continue to bestow gifts upon humanity. Alright, back to the Jawa. Okay, Jawa 2058, issue number 1, so it's been 3 years. This may be a great milestone. The notorious progressive immune system failure associated with Alid radiation-derived genetic defects may no longer be incurable. They found a cure. A team from Ultimate Life, and this isn't like an actual cure. This is like a cure of an offshoot of like if you get a little bit of Alid radiation and you get some genetic defects, this can cure that. But it's not a cure for actual Alid, which will kill you. And it is still very much incurable. A team from Ultimate Life has announced that they have successfully restored a patient's biological functions to roughly 85% of the healthy individuals. You know, 85% is not terrible. If you are like, if the other alternative is getting crippled, 85% is really good. I'm sure those people are very happy to get to 85%. You know, they'll take whatever they can get. Apart from a few, the greater portion of Alid symptoms are gone. That's very good. The conflict with public opinion from half a year ago seems to have been forgotten. Supposedly, the new treatment team did not use the, quote, unsettling, unquote, genetic alteration technology, but achieved their results through a newly developed drug. That's a lie. They're lying. They're lying. It's not true. They have already secured the patent to the new drug. Although a few scholars have their doubts about the content of the drugs, it seems that the mainstream media has reacted quite calmly to it. You know, they said it's not actually genetic treatment, you know? It's not genetic treatment, it's just a regular drug. They're lying. It really is gene therapy. Like the, I will not comment, Roasty. I will not comment. Ultimate Life's PR team must have made many preparations. Reporters for local newspapers attempted to speak with Professor Carl Bateson, who has contributed his efforts in this field of research, but he refused to see them. Perhaps this professor is hiding something tragic deep down. Alright, Professor, let us fight. Let's add a reinforcement doll. Oh, look at the options. We got Soul and Soul. And Soul. Alright. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Let's do this. And oh, what's this? What's this? So that's what she does. Helix's ultimate skill is to what is it? Recharge other people's ultimates. That's pretty useful. And do double nuking. From the Diary of Carl Bateson, 2056, April 25th. So this is a year ago. What is the past remains the past. Haley will never come back. Haley will never come back. But at the very least, I can use this insignificant strength of mine to make this small change for the future, so nobody else will have to suffer like her. Isn't that right, ULGSA? Today would have been Haley's 17th birthday, and it would have been yours too. The day when you came to this world was when hope and despair existed side by side, carrying her spirit and my wishes. Yeah. Product code ULGSA. Body code SSE GJM10. Product serial number HRX12100. Product activation date 2056, April 25th. Product's name blank. Neural activation percent 100%. Neural cloud activation complete. Let's give you a name. Entering call name Helix. It's the spiral that represents life. And it sounds a lot like Haley's name, doesn't it? Aww. Oh, Professor Bateson, I'm so sorry. His daughter passed away. And then his little surrogate daughter, Helix, had to be taken away to the secret labs. He's been separated from both of his daughters. Oh, that's really sad. It's really tragic. But at the very least, she was able to develop the cure for the immune disease. So it wasn't all for naught. I need a drink. I need a drink. Okay. Strange tidings. Hospitals have always been places of disease, drugs, calamity, and celebration. Wait, look at this 6. Alright, let's do this. The Oasis Medical Department's file room. An urban legend? Yep, it's been making the rounds for it lately. It's called the Blue Spiral. Within the ever-so-quiet file room, Florence slowly approaches Boney, lowering her voice to build the atmosphere. Supposedly, it's a mysterious figure that comes and goes like the wind. That name doesn't sound so scary, but you mustn't be fooled by appearances, Boney dear. Whether it's in the unmanned processing plant or in the alleys behind HQ, or late at night in the office buildings. As long as you're not prepared, it'll suddenly appear behind you. Just like this. Florence zips behind Boney and then presses down on his shoulders. Boney, it's not good to do too much overtime. You should hurry back and get some rest. Hakuya. Hakuya des. Haku is I. I am Hakuya. What is it? Are the files all sorted out, Florence? Eh? How come you're only scolding me? You're so biased, Panacea dear. That's because you're bullying Boney. Quit messing around. It's bad practice to delay our work. How rude. I was just sharing a popular topic. The files are already arranged. In that case, what's that you're holding behind your back? There is? Oh, it's a stray file. I must have missed it. Don't be so petty, Pancake. Pancake. Alright, I'm gonna call Panacea Pancake from now on. Alright, I wasn't trying to give you a hard time anyway. Still, it's best not to make mistakes when it comes to work. Do I have kids? Wow, that's a very direct question. You're asking an unmarried man if he's ever had kids. That is a... Whoa. What brought this on? What brought this on, I wonder? The requester for this research is Antonina, and the person who checked it out was Lancet. This needs to be labeled. But we have you, don't we, Pancake? Although the medical department hasn't been busy, we can't let ourselves get too relaxed. If there's another outbreak of the entropy virus, we need to formulate an appropriate drug for it. It's good that you're so eager about your work, Panacea dear, but you need to take care not to wear yourself out either, okay? Yeah, Pancake. You need to not wear yourself out. Panacea shakes her head helplessly, then turns to leave. Anxious, isn't she? Shall we go too, Boney? Okay. What, you're still bothered by that story from now? Was that story true, Florence? About that, perhaps I should say there's some basis for it. Just a random question. Just a random question. Do I have children? No, I do not have children. Heyo everyone, this day marks the first day that the great Kuro has been released from confinement. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Kuro, my waifu, my streamer waifu. She's finally been released. Folks in the streaming channel, I've missed you all. Now, let's explore the Oasis boxing gym, huh? No one likes a worn-out pancake. No, they do not. They like fluffy pancakes. Just as Kuro is about to enter the room, she runs face first into a figure that popped out of nowhere. Oh. Hey you! Where the heck did you come from? I'm sorry. It wasn't on purpose. I ran out because it was too scary. Are you okay? Are you hurt? What the heck? It was just a kid. The great Kuro isn't so easily hurt. Okay. Hey, why do you sound so disappointed? That's because it would be good if you were hurt. What the huh? Huh? It would be good if you were hurt. That's a strange thing to say to somebody. No, I mean, if you were hurt, I could treat you. Now you're the first person I've seen who's got the guts to call me, Kuro, out for a 1v1. And you suddenly ran out of the boxing gym. This is way too suspicious. Talk! Who are you? And what are you doing here? If you don't spill, I'm gonna tattle straight to the professor, and you'll be dumped right into the confinement cell. No. I'll talk. Don't lock me up. My name is Helix, the medical department. Yeah, this is how we start the event with Best Girl. Clad in white, with healing hands. Oh. Okay. Looks like we're gonna have to actually play this. We're gonna bring Kuro. Who else we're gonna bring? Let's bring. We don't need Yanni. Let's bring Puzzle. Maybe we'll bring Florence. And who else should we bring? This should be fine, right? This should be fine. I mean, if we really need help, we can bring Nishida as well. And maybe Hatsuchiri. Sadistic nurses hurting people to treat them. Sounds like something out of a horror movie. Actually, now that you mention it, sadistic nurses that hurt people to treat them. French woman. Florence, vocation nurse. The Yule nurse is a doll developed by Ultimate Life. In response to the urgent need for medical staff in the wake of World War III. Yule nurse is a master of all forms of clinical operations and high-level nursing skills. It can efficiently perform multiple operations by itself, which greatly alleviates pressure on the medical systems all around the world. Florence was an irregularity in the Yule nurse production line. Early on during her neural cloud construction, an error in the environmental simulation setup caused her to display unexpected abnormalities in her neural system. Normally, in the case of such errors, regulations state that Florence should have been put in deep sleep, but during testing, her professional skills were found to far exceed others of her model. Under those special circumstances, she was not only released but selected for Project Neural Cloud. Okay, well, no. Wasn't long after she arrived at St. John's Hospital. This is obviously St. John's Hopkins Hospital. On an exchange program that she gained a reputation for being the most troublesome doll in the entire hospital. When she was first sent over by Ultimate Life, many doctors went to spectate her test, where she amazed everyone with her excellent clinical skills. However, within 3 months, even the interns, who hardly saw her at all, started to avoid her. Not a soul could cope with the strange ideas that Florence dreamt up, and fewer still were willing to take her improved nursing skills for a long period of time, even if they would eventually prove to be very valuable. Evil nurse. Florence has a penchant for pursuing unconventional pleasures. Almost everyone who has worked with Florence suffers because of it. but they put up with it because there's no replacement for her. She's able to easily care for tens or even more patients, no matter how complex. Let's see. As a result, only Florence can so quickly determine any changes in a patient's condition, through even the most minute of symptoms. Since she started at Project NeuroCloud, 300 or more patients have been saved due to Florence's emergency treatment. Let's see, I think this is a... And so everyone at the hospital silently endures Florence's odder eccentricities. For highly understandable reasons, few people hang around Florence unless work demands it. To keep Florence busy and from refining her devilish schemes, the dean tasked her with supervising interns. There's nothing more useful than someone who works hard without complaint, like an intern or trainee. Florence can freely exert her devilish preferences on them, without fear of reprisal. Of course, they don't go without compensation. Florence is a boundless font of medical knowledge. She also gives them free practical experience that they wouldn't have gotten at other hospitals, although she's never admitted to it. So she's actually a really good teacher, but there's something weird about this nurse. Florence's abilities, which surpass nurses and even doctors, has caused many of her charges to believe she is a doctor herself. Only when she starts bossing people around as the chief nurse officer will they finally believe she is actually a nurse. And so there's a legend that spreads around hospitals that cooperate with Johns Hopkins. Like a monk sweeping the temple floors that is secretly a martial arts master, so too is there a medical mastermind. She wanders the hall, and every day in the darkness of night, she wanders the hall with the drip needle in hand and a peculiar smile. Okay, I haven't unlocked these yet, but I can unlock the rest of her story, because I'm actually a little bit interested in reading about this very strange nurse. Aren't you guys curious? I'm sorry I have to take this little detour, but I felt it was important to our progress that we learn a little bit about Florence. Doll profile number 4. Johns Hopkins has a reputation that precedes it, not just in Baltimore. Fuck you, Baltimore! To the point where it could be considered a world-class institution. It's no surprise then that the hospital has established strong relationships with several official institutions, including the Baltimore Fire Department. This is how Chelsea first met Florence. After a large-scale fire, doctors and nurses were sent to the front line to assist. Standing on the roof of the ambulance, that petite silhouette burning with vim and vigor left quite an impression on Chelsea. It even led her to believe that this was a very conscientious and reliable doctor. Is she not? Of course, it only took a few seconds for that... It only took until their second meeting for that illusion to come crashing down. To this day, Chelsea still refuses to elaborate. Oh no, she's been traumatized. Doll profile 5. Will we finally learn what's so wrong about Florence? I need some more water. I've been talking too fast. When Florence first arrived at the Oasis, Persicaria watched her like a hawk. Every action she took was nipped in the bud, until Florence's pitiful countenance made its way in front of the professor. She promised to stop tormenting the other dolls. And this finally made Persicaria relent and rescind her constant surveillance. It would be less than a day before Florence's true nature was revealed. She didn't just violate the terms of their agreement, she just moved the target of her design to the professor. Florence likes the city. Apparently she does. You know, she likes in the city. You said it was okay, right? I promised I wouldn't bother any of the dolls. My, don't be so strict. What's with that face, Professor? Oh no. What exactly is she doing? Maybe the voice lines will tell us.
人を傷つけない程度にもてあそぶのってとっても楽しいよ。教授も試してみたいと思わない？心配いらないよ。きっと大丈夫。
Give me a second. I need to fix the audio. I need it to be louder. Okay, back to Florence. Where is she? Where is she? Terrorizing other dolls, apparently. Yeah. Yeah, look, pranking people without actually injuring them is so much fun. Would you like to try it out? Don't worry, I told you it's gonna be fine.
どうしてそんな顔をするの？これから起こりうることに不安を感じているから？それとも何か別の理由？とにかくもう実験の手はずは整ってるよ。この魔法の液体を注入すればみるみるうちに力がみなぎってくるはずだから。
Why are you looking at me like that? Is it because you're worried about what's going to happen? Or is it because of some other reasons? Anyway, I'm ready for today's experiment. Get injected with this magical liquid, and you should soon feel the power coursing through your body. What is she injecting me with? What is she injecting?
ちょっとやりすぎちゃったかな。でも単なる思い込みなんじゃない？私のいたずら道具が有害なはずないからね。それにしてもなんてかわいそうなの。仕方がないから優しくしてあげる。
I need an adult. I need an adult. I think I might have overdone it a little, but I'm probably just overthinking it. I can guarantee that my pranks are all harmless. Anyway, you look so pitiful right now. But I guess I have no choice but to be gentle with... Oh, what did she do to me? What did she do to me? I'm scared. This is a nurse? Nursing care? Oh my goodness. I'm blocking some of the text. What is going on?
教授、もしかして私に夢中になっちゃった？怪しい液体を注入されたのに少し優しくされただけでもう気分が良くなっちゃったの？いい子だね。それじゃ次のウェイズに移ろうか。あれ？また表情が変わったね。
Professor, did you fall for me? I injected something into your body, but now you're feeling good just because I'm being a little more gentle? I was feeling bad before that? Let's move on to the next phase then. Your expression just changed. What is she injecting?
今日はわざわざナースの装いで来たんだよ。もちろんオーダーメイドのね。どう？少しずつ癖になってきたんじゃない？今回はなんとサプライズも用意してきたよ。教授？教授？起きて！教授、目を覚ましてってば。
What? See, I changed into a nurse costume today. What do you mean a nurse costume? You are a nurse. That's your uniform. It's made to measure too, of course. How do you feel? You're starting to enjoy this feeling, I bet. Behold, this time, I have a surprise prepared for you too. Professor? Huh? Professor? Wake up! Please answer me, Professor! What did she... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She injected me with something real bad, didn't she? Oh my goodness. This is not a nurse. Don't leave her alone with the patient. Oh my gosh. That is not a nurse. That is not a nurse. You don't want to be around this nurse. Alright. Fairly simple, straightforward. Let's do this. You go there and you do that. This is good.
出撃出撃さてさて次のモデルは誰かな
Yeah, the way she talks and what she's planning to do. Oh, you do not want to be around that nurse.
はあしょうもな
She might be skilled, but it's probably not a good idea for you to be near her. Supposedly, the copies of the graffiti Banksy left behind in the old city could have sold for a six-figure sum in Puritas sector before its fall. Rico's eyes lit up upon hearing this. However, Banksy has a proclivity to just randomly spray paint when she's in a bad mood, and that covers up all that graffiti. How about it? Want to fund Rico's artistic restoration venture? Seems too fishy for me. We'll do it. For the dig. No, for the art. Okay, I guess Banksy is in this event. If you guys don't know, Banksy is a graffiti artist. I wonder what she has to do with medical doll Helix. Report from the scouting team. No sightings of entropics for the past 25 days. However, we've discovered the occasional trace of entropy liquid. According to the professor's instructions, we should send samples of the entropy liquid back to the analysis department. In any case, the lack of incursions for extended periods makes this a perfect opportunity for the Oasis to investigate further. Oh, some more story. Helix, yeah, I've heard the professor mention you before. You're that brat who only knows how to analyze DNA, so you ended up being useless in Magracy, and thus had no choice but to lock yourself in a room and cry, ain't it? Oh my gosh! Kuro, you're being way too base right now. This is not how you're supposed to talk to children. Oh my gosh, Kuro, you made a child cry. No, it's not like that. I can help people now. See, this is the DNA analyzer Miss Lancet and Miss Anna made for me. By using them, I can interconvert DNA with the cloud server data, allowing me to repair damaged sections of the patients. Oh sure, yes, an affirmative. That totes sounds all fancy and new, but I haven't the darnest idea what you mean. Oh my gosh, Kuro. Kuro, please, don't... You're admitting you're dumb. That's why I'm looking for people who might be hurt, so I can test its efficacy. But the medical department hasn't officially accepted me yet, so I've got no choice but to search the Oasis for subjects. For instance, dolls that use scissors, dolls who work in high places, dolls who train in close combat. But nobody seems to be hurt. Of course, imagine what would happen if people got hurt every day. But in that case, I'll be useless. She's helping. No, Helix she's gonna help, right? She'll help. She's not like Florence. She's not a bad girl like Florence. Probably. You know, Helix inherited the spirit of Professor Bateson's daughter. You know, she's here to help people. She would never hurt anybody. The only time I prescribed treatment for someone was when I helped apply a band-aid for a doll with a scrape. Imagine being a world-class DNA genome therapy researcher, and you move to another country, and you're not allowed to touch any of your instruments, and there's no one who's sick, so you end up applying band-aids for scrapes. Oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? pasting band-aids is a form of medical treatment? So if I went out and wrapped a friend in bandages, would that make me a part-time surgeon or something? Oh my gosh, Kuro is just... she is not letting up. Sticking band-aids counts as a form of treatment too. That hurt doll would have agreed with me, I think. Even if that were the case, it wouldn't have anything to do with that DNA analyzer now, right? Don't say any more. At this rate, I'm really going to become totally useless. What should I do? Ain't nothing wrong with being useless. Hell, I envy those who don't need to work. No, I need to help everyone. You're called Miss Kuro, right? Could you please let me follow you? What? Why's that? I just have the feeling that given the way you talk, you're the sort of person who might end up getting hurt just by walking down the street. Oh, she's firing back! She's firing back. Gah. So you're saying that I have the sort of face that's asking for a beating then? Oh! Kuro's getting it now. No, not at all. I didn't mean that. To think you'd piss me off twice in 5 minutes. I wonder if you're just careless or have a talent for it. Listen up, I'm not a daycare. Oh, so that's no good either, huh? Yep. Although if you really want to look for hurt people, then why don't you go over to the Old City area? The Old City? Did you know that how the Oasis used to be? The professor's personal sector? It was the engineering department that slowly turned it into the Oasis of the present. Meanwhile, the parts that haven't yet been integrated into the Oasis are called the Old City. All the dolls who like parkour, graffiti, and making a big racket go over there. And I've done streams over there before. In any case, it's a place where you can get hurt very easily, though it might not be suitable for kids. She's taking her to the ghettos! Kuro's taking a child to the ghettos! Is this still based? Oh no. Parkour. Graffiti. Guys, don't... whatever you do, don't take your child to the ghettos. Don't take them to the ghettos. What, do you like those things? No, not really. I was just thinking of that patient. In any case, thanks for telling me, Miss Kuro. I'm heading out right now. Helix bows hastily before running off. After a few steps, she doubles back and stuffs a piece of paper with her Comco written on it into Kuro's hands. I don't have a proper business card yet, so these are my contact details. Please let me know if you're hurt. Thank you. What the hell? Can't you at least hope that something good will happen to me? Helix doesn't bother with the emotions brewing up inside Kuro and has already disappeared. What a rude and panicky little brat. Plus she runs like the wind. Wait a minute. The wind waits around staking people out, has blue hair. Could she be the blue spiral they were talking about on Oasis-chan? The anonymous board Oasis-chan. Darn, oh darn it, I just missed out on something big. If I had known, I would have secretly filmed her. Kuro? Secretly filming children? You're going to secretly film someone, Kuro? So you were that rat that snuck in here just now. Huh? Me? No, it was that brat. Don't try to talk your way out of it. I've already seen your streaming channel. Secrets of the Oasis Boxers revealed. No, this is a misunderstanding. Looks like you're pretty interested in boxing. Want to come in for a spar? No, not really. Please, put that scalpel down. Ah, come back, you damn brat. I need medical assistance. Oh. In the Oasis's Old City area, a petite figure races between the abandoned buildings. Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone hurt? It's pretty quiet. Didn't Miss Kuro say lots of people hung out here? Oh right, these are working hours, so most of the dolls are still working. Everyone's at work. I'm the only one who can't do anything. Helix hugs her DNA analyzer and leans against a wall, a crestfallen look framing her face, Suddenly, she feels an arm making contact with something sticky. Ah! What's going on? Am I bleeding? Thank goodness. Now I can use my DNA analyzer. No, wait, this isn't blood, it's paint. Honestly, how could I be such an idiot? She rubs her head in frustration, then looks back at the wall beside her. Red and green paint have been garishly combined to produce a flashy mural on the wall, but there's no way to tell what it is. This art style looks familiar. Don't tell me it's... This is paint, of course you can think of it as blood if you want. Actually, if you reminded me of something, it's true that the piece would look more striking if I touched it up with the deeper blood red over here. This is great! She's here! If she gets hurt again, I can help her out. I'm sure I can help her. Alright, I'm going to do it today. Do your best, Helix. She takes a deep breath and runs off into the depths of the old city. I thought I heard something just now. Hey, have you finished checking Sector C? I'll be right on it. Hurry, I can't wait any longer. I guess nobody would be walking around at a time like this. Reminds me of an anime character who tried to film... Interesting. I'm glad it's anime. I'm glad it was an anime character. You know, if it's anime, then it's fine. Sector C, check complete. Nothing unusual was found. Permission to begin demolition granted. That doesn't sound good. Permission for demolition. But yes, do not be filming underage people. That would be very strange. Oh yeah, this is a boy too. I don't have him. I don't have Aki. In a certain abandoned warehouse inside of the old city area. Ah, I got in at last. These warehouses sure look old. Feels like they might collapse at any moment. I don't know about you, but this looks like a really modern warehouse to me. When you think about it, people who get hurt easily around here. This is... The mottled floor is covered in streaks of paint. These marks, they were made by roller skates. It really is her. Hello? Is anyone there? Hello? Do you need help? Ah! The ground beneath her suddenly shakes, and Helix almost falls down. What happened? Rumbling noises wash in from a distance, the sound of demolition. As she looks outside, she can see that the nearby structures are starting to collapse one after the other. It's an earthquake! No, did the Sanctifiers really fight their way in here? That's not right either. Yes, yes, yes! That's the way! Explode, explode, explode! Send all this rubbish to Kingdom Come! It's a demolition project! Oh no, I need to get out of here ASAP! Helix frantically runs to a nearby window. Then she glimpses the paint on the ground out of the corner of her eyes, and she slows down. Wait a minute. What if she's still in there? No, there's no way a doctor can abandon her patients and run. Oh. She's so earnest. But I'm so scared. Boom! While Helix was hesitating, the rumbling noises have drawn close. The old walls collapse with a thunderous crash, and the sturdy ceiling is promptly reduced to rocky chunks, which fall like rain. Ah! Hold on tight. Amidst the confusion, Helix feels a mighty force around her waist. When she comes to her senses, she finds herself tucked under someone's arm. Don't panic and don't talk. You can't apply band-aids on your tongue. Huh? When she opens her eyes again, Helix finds that she has teleported to a nearby wall. The place where she had been standing is now little more than a mountainous heap of rocks and dust. Don't space out, little doctor. We're not safe yet. Thank you, it really is you. Did you come looking for me? Let's talk once we're safe. Can you run? Yes, I can. Never mind, I'll do it. Before Helix can react, the newcomer scoops her up in a princess carry and takes a step forward. Here we go! Ah! That pitiful wail is blended with merry laughter as they soar through the sudden plume of smoke. A streak of multicolored paint winds its way between the abandoned buildings. It's just like the street artists casually leaving their signature behind after finishing a piece. Oh, how exciting. Escaping an abandoned building? That's interesting.
Mission start.
We've been fighting too many ominous monsters and creatures, too many conspiracy theories. I think this is a nice change of pace. Oh, another narrative area. Alright. In the old city. Boom, boom! That's how it should be. Ferocious, wild, grand! What's wrong? Didn't you hear that? The demolition? Yeah, it was really loud. But we've calculated it already, so it shouldn't affect... No! The sound of the explosion isn't pure. There is noise mixed into it. Bring up a link to our cameras. I want a real-time overhead view of the area. Is it necessary? Wouldn't calling up camera footage at a time like this be a waste of operands? Just do it! Hurry! Though she doesn't understand why, the agent does as she is told and brings up the camera footage, and then... Let me get this out of the way first. The amount of operands we're using up is on you. They see the wild band of color on the monitor. There really were people in Sector C. Stop! Call it all off, you moron! Didn't I tell you to check carefully? Contact the other stations. Tell them to terminate the blasting op now. Hurry! Oh, Octogen actually cares about who he bombs. What kind of ears does he have? Ears that were meant for explosions. That's what kind of ears he has. The dust churns over the debris between the ruins. At last, the shaking and trembling behind them slowly dies down. Did they notice us? Hey, little doctor, are you alright? Oh. Helix is curled up in her rescuer's arms, and there are little stars spinning over her head. Were you calling me? Don't squirm around. Oh no! The weightlessness of the sudden braking motion pushes Helix over her limit, and she struggles mindlessly before turning away and dry heaving. They just so happen to be high atop the ruins, and she looks like she's about to drop out of her rescuer's arms. Careful! The doll lunges forward with all her might and grabs the dizzy Helix. However, her calf ends up scraped by a sharp rock, which opens up a terrible wound on her leg. A terrible wound. It's Helix's time to shine. She can heal her now. The sudden sense of falling brings Helix to her senses. She opens her eyes and sees something flying through the air. There's an analyzer in the, Huh? My analyzer! Crash. Oh no! After much struggling, the two of them finally return to ground level. Helix hugs the ruins of her analyzer and looks like she's about to cry. No, she finally has a chance to heal someone and her analyzer's broken. Little doctor, are you alright? I'm fine. It's just my analyzer. Your leg. Don't worry, it just looks scary. No need to panic. Ugh. Before she can finish, Helix presses her lips together, blinks away her tears, and begins bandaging the doll's leg. I'm sorry, my analyzer's broken. Otherwise I could have healed your wound with it. It's just a simple procedure, I hope you don't mind. What the fuck is wrong with your face? Banksy, what the hell is going on with your face? What's with that? What's with those lips? What are those eyes? Are you okay? Look at her face. Look at those lips. Why wouldn't any patient mind being treated by a doctor? Speaking of which, what are you doing here? Are you looking for me? Not really. I was actually looking for people to treat in the old city. Seems my supervisor hasn't found the time to arrange work for me. But I didn't want to idle around anymore, and I kept thinking about when I could be useful. I saw the graffiti during the demolition and got worried that you were still inside. I wanted to help you, but then... At this point, the tears start welling up in Helix's eyes again. Oh, so precious. I'm sorry. Did I cause you trouble? You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you hadn't been carrying me. I wouldn't say that. Actually, I should be thanking you. You don't need to comfort me. I know I'm an idiot. Alright, I've done some simple first aid for your wound, but it's really deep. I'll contact the medical department first and they'll perform surgery on you. No! Adele panics and covers up the communicator. Don't call them. Your bandaging was good. There's no need to bother the medical department. Let's just get out of here ASAP. Huh? But your wound... That's not important, just trust me. I've been on the streets for so long, so I know very well how my body is. Okay, but... No buts! Go, let's get out of here, and then... And then you'll report to the medical department, right, Banksy? Nah, no need for it. It's the professor's voice. Looks like you heard me. You should thank Octogen. If he'd noticed you any later, the entire region would have been blown up. I gotta go, little doctor. You take care. The doll has no intention of sticking around to hear the whole thing. She nimbly lands on the ground and slings her bag over her shoulders, preparing to flee. However, before she can take her first step, her foot trembles and she keels over. That was not a squeak. Okay, I cannot do a squeak today, so you'll have to imagine a little ferret or mink squeaking. The injured ought to sit down calmly and wait for help to arrive. Seema, what are you... Octogen sent me here to help the innocent folk of the old city. Right now, though... Simo tilts his head in the direction of his ear mic, and there's more than a little schadenfreude in his voice. The professor sent me over to keep an eye on our great artist, who's hopelessly addicted to skipping work until she can go on trial. What are these sounds, Hakuya? These are the sounds of the pain in my soul. Oh yes, and you too, Helix. Those are the sounds of my voice debuff voice attempting to be attempting to squeak. I'm here. We didn't finish your work registration yet, so don't run off. I'm sorry. There's still more.
Huh? しょうもな。ライブ配信。その体の秘密全部暴いてやる。
やれやれ、この程度か。
I think my voice might be going. At the Oasis's medical department. No serious injuries. Being to come out in one piece from one of Octogen's demolition projects is a rare good fortune. What about Banksy? Don't worry, Florence is a very good doctor. I wouldn't trust Florence. Pancake, I would not trust Florence. Also, you administered first aid, didn't you? I estimate should be fine by tomorrow. It's all my fault. She got injured trying to protect me. That's why I'm unhurt. Blaming yourself for everything isn't a good habit to have. You're right, Panacea. There's Persicaria and Banksy. Persicaria enters the treatment room with her hands behind her back, while a bandaged Banksy follows behind her. Florence giggles as she loiters outside the doorway and writes on a piece of paper. The professor and I have sternly reprimanded Octogen. The professor has arranged for him to apologize to everyone at the next week's morning meeting. That's why I'm here to hear your side of things. What were the two of you doing there? Banksy pops a gum bubble between her lips, interrupting Helix's narration. To exercise my creativity, of course. Didn't we warn you about this before? That place is too dangerous. But that sense of danger is perfect for getting my creative juices flowing. Don't play games at the safety of others, yourself and others. How many times has it been anyway? I can walk by myself. Understood. I shall strive to mend my ways, Miss Adjutant. You. What about you, Helix? I heard there might be injured people there. Who told you this? Miss Kuro? Looks like Kuro dear is going in again. Persicaria sighs. Helix, I know you want to help everyone, but you need to know restraint, got that? Okay, I understand. Oh wow, she's being lectured. Normally, you'd have to go into the confinement cell for this. Since it's a first-time offense, you'll stay in your room instead and think about your actions. Submit a report on the incident to me in 3 days. She's being grounded! Go to your room, little missy, and reflect on your actions. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's being treated like a little kid. And you, Banksy, reflect on what you've done. Yes. Hakuya, I have a question. You may ask it. Fire away. Wait, Persicaria, Banksy saved me. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Don't forget the report. Yes, I remember. 3,000 words long, not a single word less. Not a single word more either. Banksy mutters to herself as she walks off. Banksy. As Helix watches her leave with what looks like a limp, she feels as though there's something stuck in her throat. Yeah, something stuck in my throat too. 3 days later in the Oasis, outside the confinement rooms. Ah, the sweet air of freedom. Octogen is back! Oi, 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 manager! How come he was locked up for less time than me? Because he's a first-time offender. Hahaha. Enjoy your time behind bars, Kuro. I win this time. Damn it, just you wait! Hello? Ah, you're that tiny doll from that day. Ahem, sorry for starting the job without making sure of the situation. I owe you one. No, please, don't take it to heart. It was my fault for barging in myself, which resulted in you getting caught up in it, Mr. Octogen. Also, I heard it was because the other agent didn't check properly, which caused the incident. I'm the team leader, so who's gonna take responsibility for it if not me? Rather, I'm just glad the two of you are alright. Speaking of which, where's Banksy? I need to properly inform her. Otherwise, I might end up kabooming her next time. Have you ever had a crush on someone, or are you emotionless? Do I seem like the type of emotionless person? I mean, granted, my whole body is basically monotone. My whole body is white, and fairly blank. So I get why you might think I'm emotionless. But from all of my laughter and all of my groaning and moaning, I wonder where it is that you got the idea that I could be emotionless from. Am I being too calm? Do I need to be more spastic like this? Talking with really fast intensity and shouting every other second for you to believe I have emotions. Have you ever had a crush on someone? Oh, of course I've had a crush on someone. Everyone's had a crush on somebody before. Well, about that actually. I've been looking for Banksy since that day, but I haven't been able to contact her. You can't contact her? What does that mean? I was going to call her up to apologize to her communicator, but nobody's been picking up. Oh, her. She's probably gone somewhere to create art. Banksy does this all the time. Heck, she hardly ever goes to work either. I was thinking so too, so I decided to go over to her dorm and look for her. The agents all said she went off to the Helix sector on a mission. She got hurt because of me, and she got caught skipping work because of me. I'm worried that she might have fled the Oasis because I made her mad, and she didn't want to see me. Well, I guess not? Please don't make that face. Let me think. Don't worry. Is that mission the one you're talking about on scheduled each month where we reactivate the sandbox barrier? Yep, that's one they told me. Oh, then it's nothing. It's just a monthly assignment. You're overthinking it. But I also heard that the appointment time had passed, and she still hadn't reported to the Helix sector admin. I can still apologize to her if she doesn't want to see to me, but if anything's happened to her, don't cry, just stop already. Look, how about this? Go look for this person called Groove. Do you know her? Huh? Miss Groove of Cybermedia? Yeah, she's probably the closest person to Banksy. She's either at the theater or at the bar. You can enter bars, right? Ahem, in any case, I'm sure she'll have a way to contact Banksy. I see. I'll give it a try then. Thank you, Mr. Octogen. Don't. Just call me by my name. Mr. is too awkward. Anyway, that's it then. There's still a stack of bombs waiting for me to take care of. With that, Octogen waves to Helix, then turns behind him and yells, Hey, Kuro! If you haven't gotten out by the time I'm done with him, I'll bring a few bongs over to you for free! To free you. Damn you, Bomberman! Just you wait! After casually ducking a pen light thrown by Kuro from the next door, Octogen hops and skips away. From your avatar look, I see. No, I am I'm full of emotions. It's just I'm a little bit limited in what I can show you visually, physically. Unfortunate. I was thinking of having my papa adjust that, but I don't know if I can come up with the money to do that yet. Everyone seems so energetic and brave. Can I really work with them?
敵は葬った。
Alright. Now this is long. So we'll do one more stage, and then we'll leave it for the next day. Clarity. Nurturing lives requires a heart that is both strong and tender. Oh, we got Antonita this time. Alright, no more Kuro. Who should we bring? Let's bring Nashida. Bring... Who else do we bring? Bring Yanni.
ヤニー、準備整いました。
And... damage. No, let's bring Octogen. Upgrade him a little bit.
爆破の精度が高まったな。爆破の精度が高まったな。爆破の精度が高まったな。爆破の精度が高まったな。
I don't think I have any... I do. Let's get that. That. That should be sufficient. And what else were we gonna do? Oh yeah, Helix. Let's upgrade your intimacy levels so you're a little bit stronger. She likes cakes. Interesting. Stuff her full of all the cakes we have. That should be it. Oh, we didn't get him here yet. Octogen.
準備は整った。
Who else can we bring? Oh, Simo was in the story, so we can bring
シー
him.
モ、作戦準備整いました。
And we'll bring Puzzle. Again, just in case.
彫刻刀粘土顔料バケツ
Gosh.
よし
hold it.
準備 OK 相互フォローしない作戦モードへの切り替え完了
We go here, we're here, and this should be fine, right? This should be fine.
マッチを人材に扱うな。
祝うがいい正義のヒーローが今ここに誕生した
行動開始だ。
Yeah, as usual, I don't really use Octogen, and
通りすが
it
り
doesn't
の
do that
特
much
撮俳優
damage.
だ覚えておけ
It's all Nashida because I've upgraded her so heavily. Oh, is it all just... Oh my gosh, it's just stages. Let's finish this as quickly as we can.
全ての悪は祝うがいい正義のヒーローが今ここに誕生した作戦モードへの切り替え完了 りすがりの特撮俳優だ。覚えておけ。
In a bar in the Oasis. Welcome. May I get you something? For underage guests, I would recommend the Summer Mood, as it's non-alcoholic. Everyone's calling her a child. No, it's alright. I'm looking for someone. Is Miss Groove here? She's inside. However, she might be a little bit busy right now. Oh dear. Helix thanks Jin without waiting for him to finish, and runs into a side room. Miss Groove... Huh? Upon opening the door, Helix is drowned in a wave of cacophonous music. Everyone with me! Hey, hey, hey! It's so loud. Guys, do not bring a child into a club. Please, guys, do not... Whatever you do, please don't bring a child into a club. Helix struggles through the energetic crowd and moves towards the turntable where Groove is standing. Miss Groove! Miss Groove! Hey, hey, hey! Miss Groove, can you hear me? Hey, looks like Groove's gained another fan. Come here, let me take a look at you. I'm Helix. I'm looking for Miss Banksy. You're looking for Blader 1? Too bad, she retired long ago. Huh? Then where is she now? She's always flying here and there. I advise you not to chase her. But I need to find her. Life is short. Why not spend it partying all night? Oh yeah. Hey, hey, hey! Who's the first person you ever had a crush on? Oh, that's a rather personal question, Rosie. Do you ask those to all VTubers you speak to? Every VTuber you know? Who was the first person you had a crush on? I'm dying to know. Well, I don't mind saying. My first crush? Oh, I'm sure a lot of people had a very similar experience. My first crush was on the girl next door when I was in 1st grade. And she was in kindergarten. We were very close in age. She lived directly across the street from me. That was my first crush. Helix is about to say something else, but the singing and dancing agents swallow her into their midst. Just as she is about to drown in the chaos, a hand suddenly grabs her and pulls her free from the frenzied dance hall. Phew, I'm saved. Are you alright? Groove isn't a bad girl, but she does get a little lost in her music sometimes. I hope you don't take it to heart. Here, have something to calm yourself down. Would you like fruit juice or milk? Jin! Oh my gosh. You're no better, Mr. Jin. How could you let a child walk into a place like that? Indeed, that was a failure on my part, even though I tried to stop her. Thank you. Were you hurt just now? If you need help, I can... no. My DNA analyzer hasn't been fixed yet. The first thing you ask after being rescued is to ask after my health? You really are as interesting a child as the rumors say. Huh? You've heard of me before? Word has spread far and wide on the anonymous boards. Wait, Diane, you use anonymous boards? Okay. A little bit unexpected, but... Allow me to introduce myself. I am Diane of Cyber Media. Miss Diane. I've heard of you before. What are you doing here? It's just for the experience. Well, it doesn't really suit my taste, I have to say. This kind of music certainly has its charms. Rather, why are you looking for Miss Banksy? There's no need to hold yourself back. The professor said that we exiles are all friends. If you're experiencing any difficulties, we are all willing to help you. Indeed. Alright. Through Diane's patient coaxing, Helix talks about everything that has happened thus far. So I have a feeling Banksy hates me, and I'm really worried about her. Why do you say that? She had gotten hurt because of me, and she got caught for skipping work and was scolded. Do you think skipping work is something that deserves a scolding? Yes, I guess. And Banksy must have understood that as well, right? Do you think she's the sort of person who would blame other people even though she knows full well that it's her own fault for skipping work? That's not what I meant. Relax, Helix. Diane soothes Helix, and Jin takes the opportunity to pour her a glass of juice. We also believe that Banksy isn't the sort who'd push blame onto others, considering that she even went as so far as to get herself hurt to save you. Yeah, that's why you shouldn't give yourself a hard time. I advise you to look for Antonina and get your DNA analyzer fixed first. After that, using your role as a doctor, tell Banksy that you're very concerned about her wound, then apologize to her. You're a very caring girl, and I believe that once you convey your feelings, everyone will be able to understand you. I got it. Thank you, Miss Diane, Mr. Jin. Run along then. Helix seemed to have regained her spirits after finishing her juice, and she hops and skips away. Oh wow, she hops and skips, that's so cute. I see, that was a good way to handle it. What are you referring to? Banksy is also a regular here, so I have a pretty good idea of what she is thinking. The reason why she's avoiding Helix is actually because she's embarrassed, don't you think? She broke Helix's DNA analyzer. And you noticed that, which is why you asked her to get the analyzer fixed first. You truly are a man of the world, Mr. Jin. Yes, Jin. Mr. Jin. He truly is a man of all time. A man of all time, Jin. Still, I am a little curious. Even if she wanted to avoid Helix, she wouldn't have skipped work in the Helio sector. Perhaps we should inform the professor. That might be for the best. Saying that, Diane makes a call to HQ. Alright, let's just get this over with. Let's blast them away. I wonder what happens if I use Nishida's ult twice in a row. Oh wait, I don't have enough points saved up to refresh our ult. Whoopsies. There we go. At the Oasis's medical department. You can do it, Helix. Miss Diane is right. You need to focus. Right now, your mission is to fix the analyzer and successfully become a true doctor. Helix clutches the broken DNA analyzer to her chest and takes a deep breath. Hi. The rounds for wards 120 are done. Nothing out of the ordinary. Understood. Have you signed the medical equipment from the factory? I just received a notification this morning that they're going to delay the handover of the equipment until the evening. Have you booked the room for the 3 p.m. meeting? Yeah, I spoke to them. Excuse me! Sorry, but if you're here for a queue number, please proceed to the front counter. This place isn't open to the public. No, I'm not here for an appointment. I'm a doctor, or rather, one who's awaiting assignment. Huh? Ah, I remember. You're the kid reporting to Dr. Lancet. Is this your first day on the job? Weren't you doing the fine-tuning for your analyzer? Is it finished? No, actually. Helix bites her lip and slowly opens her arms. Actually, I accidentally broke it. I'm here to see if this place could fix it. This is tricky. It's medical equipment, but yours is... Have you seen anything like this before? Let's see, it's a DNA analyzer. Converts an agent's data to the appropriate DNA data. This piece of gear is way too specialized. I doubt you could find another one like it on the cloud server. Sorry, but you need to speak to Dr. Lancet about this. But she's not in either. How could this be? Then... Is Miss Anna in? Miss Anna's fine too. She helped put it together after all. Ah, well, that's even more unfortunate. Anna and the others should be doing preparation work right now, because they're about to leave the Oasis. Huh? She's leaving the Oasis? But why? Probably for a regular inspection if I'm not wrong. What should be in the Helix sector turn this month? Not just that, they need to clean up Banks' mess too. I heard she went missing again. What should I do now? Ah, but they say she went missing. But most likely she's just skipping work again. Yeah, she's never been the sort to sit calmly in her ward, and she's never played by the rules. Remember what happened last month? Even how she covered the whole first floor and even the ceiling in graffiti? Yeah, she wouldn't take her medicine, she wouldn't listen to medical advice, and she's always skating out of work. My guess is she probably ran off at some place to draw stuff. After seeing how animated the conversation between the two of them is going, Helix has to gather her courage several times before she can open her mouth to interrupt them. Yeah, that happens with kids, isn't it? They're really easily intimidated, and they might be a little bit timid, right? So it's hard for children to get their word in, especially since they're like really short. Adults often can't hear them unless they're really paying attention. Well, it might be going a little far to say this. I really need to see Miss Anna right now. Just a few minutes would be fine. But Anna's very busy right now. Can't it wait? Surely you can put the analyzer on the side and do some other work first. No need to rush, right? No, I... Helix hesitates and thinks what she heard just now. Then she grits her teeth. I want to go with them to the Helio sector! Excuse me? Isn't that Helix? What's happening? It's Persicaria and the professor. Let's see. Okay, guys, should I... You can't go around causing trouble for people, Helix. Or, no bullying the newbie, you two. Guys, do I bully the small child? Do I bully the small child? Or do I cover for her and reprimand the two adults for being mean? What do I do? What do I do, guys? On one hand, Helix really needs a head pat for how hard she's trying. On the other hand, I do have a small spot in my heart where I enjoy the tears of children. What should I do? What should I do? I'm a little bit, how would you call it? Mayou in Japanese. Mayou. ちょっと迷ってる. I'm a little bit lost. What do I do? Vodcat, no bully. Hello, Vodcat. No bully? Oh, man, I was hoping someone would tell me to bully her. And then I could enjoy myself. I could indulge myself a little bit. Anyways, hello, Vodcat. How's it going? I hope you're doing all right on this fine day. Okay. Oh, I forgot. I didn't stretch for this whole stream. Just give me a moment. I didn't stretch for this whole stream, and oh, that feels really good. Should you what? Which choice should I pick? Should I bully the small child, or should I help her out a little bit? Yeah. I should bully the small child. Bully, yes! bully! We're gonna bully the small child. Yeah, we're gonna bully her. Alright, thank goodness. Now if a third person could like beat this tiebreaker, it would be wonderful. It would be wonderful. Do we have a third person who can tell us whether we should bully or not? The PN. Oh, gosh darn it, Vodcat! Why did you have to give me the PN face, guys? Is there a third person in chat who can end this tiebreaker? Should we bully the small child, or should we give her a little bit of a break, right? Bully her to get joy? That's true. I do want joy. I really do want joy. I really do. What do I do? You can't go around causing trouble for people, Helix. Or no bullying the newbie, you two. No bully. Gosh darn it. Hello, Red 9. No bully. Damn it. Oh, that's 2v1, so I guess I'm not allowed to bully her. Next time I will bully the small child. Anyways, hello, Red 9. Hello. Welcome to my stream. I don't know if I've seen you here before. My name is Yatano Hakuya, the Sun Raven VTuber. I'm playing NeuroCloud, as you can see. And we are no longer bullying this small child. No, we weren't. Alright, the professor was just kidding. Persicaria pats Helix on the head. Can you tell us what happened? Helix tells them about everything that just happened. I see, I understand now. Carry on with your work. Yes. Helix, why are you looking for Antonina? I accidentally broke my DNA analyzer, and I wanted Miss Anna to help me fix it. Because Miss Lancet and Miss Anna gave me this analyzer to me. Since Miss Lancet is out on dispatch, I can only turn to Miss Anna. Also, I need to apologize to her. Antonina wouldn't get mad about small things like this. There's no need to worry, Helix. Can you wait until she comes back to tell her? It's not like that. I'm not looking for Miss Anna out of my own selfishness, but also because I want to go to Helios sector with her. Dispatch assignments can't be so casually given out, you know. Why did you suddenly come up with that idea? I heard Miss Anna is going to there to salvage things. That's correct. Banksy was originally the one in charge, but since she abandoned her duties of her own accord, and because the situation is a little special, we need Antonina to lead the team. No, Banksy isn't the sort of person to just abandon her responsibilities. Although I don't really understand what she's thinking, Helix clenches her fists, as though she's trying to make up her mind. Please, Professor, let me see Miss Anna. Helix, don't be so selfish. This assignment isn't as easy as you think it is. If this were just an ordinary task in the Oasis, I could make an exception and let you take part. But there are ruthless sanctifiers everywhere outside the Oasis, and now you might even encounter the entropics. I can't let an inexperienced doll join the team, for personal reasons. It would be letting everyone down. But I heard that the sectors with active sandbox barriers don't have sanctifiers in them. And I'm a medical doll, so I can deal with the entropy. Helix. Persicaria's tone grows stern, and Helix is so frightened that she immediately shrinks back. Thanks to Banksy, the work in the Helios sector has been delayed for a while. We need to solve our problems as quickly as possible before they pile up, so it's best to let an old hand like Antonina lead the team to deal with it. Meanwhile, you haven't been in the Oasis for long, so you still need to gain experience. Be good, alright? Oh my gosh. Be good and watch the house, okay, sweetie? Be good and watch the house. I'm sorry, but I... Helix looks like she's starting to panic. She looks around, and the sight of the medical department makes her remember what happened when Banksy got hurt. She takes a deep breath, and then her expression turns serious. Even so, I still want to go, Miss Persicaria. It isn't because I'm being selfish. I simply feel that Banksy's accident might have been caused by me, so I can't... Now that I've heard this news, I can't just go off and do something else in peace. Don't be like this, Helix. Can you go over your reasons again? Professor? Don't worry, Helix. Tell me, do you want to go to the Helix sector because you think you've wronged Banksy, or is it because you feel you're partially responsible for this mission? As she looks at my eyes, a timid expression fills Helix's face again, but soon enough, it is replaced with one of strength. I'm sorry, Professor. I don't know. What you're saying is very complicated. I just feel I need to do something. Banksy was hurt because of me. She is my patient and I am her doctor. Although it seems I haven't become one yet. Very well. Go then. Professor? This isn't very appropriate. Persicaria. I look at Persicaria and wink to her. I give her a big wink. I give her a big wink. You know? She is a doctor, and the dispatch team needs a doctor. Persicaria gets my meaning and turns resignedly to Helix. However, she is greeted by a pair of shiny, pleading eyes. I guess. Okay then. This is great! Thank you, Professor. Aww. Helix was clearly down in the dumps just a moment ago, but she immediately perks up again, much like a child. Much like a child. Oh wait, there's still more. The stage hasn't ended yet. Wow. There's still more to the story? Oh, I am curious. Let's do this. There's still more. Felix making a PN face, that's exactly what she was doing. That's exactly what she was doing. Vodcat, you understand. Oh no, Yoshida got stuck. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Continue. Helix is a UA. Is a UA lol I. Rossi? Are you was that a typo? I don't understand what you were trying to say. Helix is in UA lol I. Helix is a universal anything? No, she's not universal anything. She's ultra life. Another narrative area. At the Oasis's medical department. On seeing Helix's delight, Persicaria frowns, a growing habit of hers. Don't celebrate too soon, Helix. There are some basic ground rules you need to agree on following for this assignment. Follow Antonina's lead when doing anything, and do not do anything dangerous. If you encounter anything unusual, report it to Antonina immediately, and do not go off running or doing anything by yourself. Helix is an she's a lolly. Guys, this isn't Twitch. I can say lolly. I can say lolly as much as I want. Watch this. Voice debuff. Lolly 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 lolly. A lot of voice debuff for me. I can't say it very well. But see, no problems. No problems at all. This is YouTube, not Twitch. I can say lolly as much as I want. Can you do all that? Yes, I'll be good. Then you better hurry. Antonina and the others are scheduled to leave by 3 p.m. Make sure you pack your things first. Yes! Yes! Helix looks worried for a moment, but then she runs off, excitement written all over her face. Professor. I know what you're thinking, Persicaria. You're uneasy because Helix has no field experience, right? Yes, and I'm not just referring to her time in the cloud. As you know, that girl has been cooped up in labs all her life in the real world as well. So she's got less life experience than normal kids, which is why I'm worried that every flower needs to grow. So it always goes back to the flowers. And Helix is a good sprout, isn't she? We did not need a flashback. That literally just happened. See, she may seem careless, but she's actually very smart and keen. In many cases, once you explain a situation to her, she quickly grasps the key points. Also, her DNA analysis ability might end up being very useful in the future. Can you admit that you prefer lolly? I like many things. Rosie, I like many things. Why not consider a training session? Well, if you say so, Professor. Ultalife needs to make a psychologist doll. It'd come in handy in the girls' front. That's true! That is so true, Bobcat. They need a psychologist doll. But I have a feeling that RPK might just kill the psychologist doll. RPK might freak out the psychologist doll. Persicaria squeezes my hands, as though she wants to say something else, but in the end she simply nods silently. On the outskirts of the Helio sector. All departments be advised, we've entered the Helio sector. There had been no sightings of entropics around the oasis, or any allied sectors for the past 27 days, but we still need to be careful. Helix, stay close to me and don't wander off. Yes, Miss Anna. Helix looks around in curiosity as she follows behind Antonina with small, quick steps. Is this how the Helio sector originally was? It looks like a forest. But I heard this sector was supposed to research a new energy source. That's inside the sector. The reasons why the outskirts were made to look like a forest was in order to simulate the potential harm done to the surroundings when using that new energy source in the real life. They're trying to emulate potential environmental damage? Oh, that's pretty crazy. I see. Don't go gawking around. Are those conifers? I heard they grow around Svarog Heavy Industries No. 3 nuclear plant. Oh, those are pines. There's so many of them. I wonder if they have any simulated squirrels. I'd like to touch one. She really is a kid. Still, you do know a lot, don't you? I used to be cooped up in a lab all the time, and while I was researching DNA, I didn't get to see any live creatures other than my fellow researchers and the lab animals. So I looked up lots and lots of files and read many books, and through them I came to understand the outside world. Many things, What are the things that you like, Maybe one day we can do a tier list or two, and you can know more about me. Still, seeing a person is totally different. It's not like this is the outside world anyway. It's just another prison. But I can't bear to point that out. Huh? What's that? I've never seen those plants in any of my reference materials before. Oh, those. They're the energy herbs that are unique to Helix sector. They don't exist in the real world. Ah, so they're the kind Miss Choco uses to make chocolate. Oop. Helix plucks a handful of energy grass and plays around with it. Energy grass? Is that like fire grass? Miss Anna, while I've heard you say that the medical department needs to deal with entropics, what exactly are they? Why are you asking all of a sudden? Well, in order to convince the professor to let me come, I told him I could take care of the entropy. But the truth is I don't really know what they are. Oh, she lied. She did a little fib. You look like such a goody two-shoes, but it turns out even you can resort to petty tricks when you're desperate. The entropy is a malicious computer virus. It's very complex and hard to handle. Right now, many research projects in the Oasis are targeted at dealing with entropy. I see. I'm really curious about its makeup. Miss Anna, if we translate the entropy virus into a DNA-like structure, what would it be like? What else could it be like? The entropy virus's code is disordered and chaotic, and if you rendered it into DNA... DNA? No, that's not right. The structure of DNA is stable and complete. As she says this, the thrill of surprise runs through her. How about a T-doll tier list? Vodcat, that is a wonderful idea. That is a wonderful idea. I'm actually going to write it down right now. I'm actually going to write that down right now. Give me a moment. I'm going to write that down. That was such a wonderful idea. T-doll tier list. Credit Vodcat for the idea. Okay. Alright. Thank you, Vodcat. What's the matter? Miss Anna? No, it's nothing. You brought up an excellent point. Yes, well done. Really? I'm glad I could help. As she looks at the broken DNA analyzer at Helix's waist, Antonina begins thinking. Wait, it's not fixed yet? Antonina, please fix it. Welcome to the Oasis. I'm DJ Groove. Allow me to bring you the best show on Magazine. Whenever Groove's around, the mood in the dance hall is always at a fever pitch. Sanctifiers? Trash. Entropy? Cringe. The exile style is living free, isn't that right, Professor? However, to those not used to this atmosphere, the impact it has can be a little too intense. Try to keep up with her beat. Oh, but still, a tier list from Girls Frontline, that would be hundreds of dolls. That'd be hundreds of dolls. That might be a long stream. I'm not against it though. In fact, I really want to do it. I think it would be a lot of fun. Let's see, what do we do? What do we do? Are you stunned? No, you're not. I can do it twice in a row. We can do it twice in a row. Although I don't think it really overwrites. I don't think it stacks. No, it doesn't. So I guess Helix's ult is good for endurance battles and nuke ults. Alright, last narrative area. It would be enough for a whole stream, yeah. It would be a very long stream. It would be at least 2 or 3 hours, depending on how fast I can go through the dolls, right? If I go on a tangent, it might be pretty long. Firewood. Welcome. No, wait, let's do a little bit of robot voice or something, right?
Welcome, honored guests.
Thank you for going to all this trouble, Firewood. Could you explain the general situation to us? Well,
3 days ago, we received news that Miss Banksy would be coming to hand over the work here. However, it has been over 48 hours since the time she was estimated to reach her post, and she still has not shown up yet. We have no choice but to notify the Oasis.
did she not arrive at the admin center, or did she not arrive in Helios sector at all?
Data insufficient. Unable to determine.
Don't you have a firewall? Right, it was changed to the sandbox barrier. And Banksy is on the waitlist, I forgot.
Data insufficient. unable to determine.
What about the mini robots? Have there been any sightings from them?
One moment, please. Now gathering the mini robots.
Looking for me? I'm here. What's up?
Wow, they're so cute.
She praised us. Yay!
Quiet, please. Let me ask you, have you seen a girl like this in the Helix sector recently? Antonina shows them a projection of Banksy.
It's a cat girl. Have you seen her before? Nope. That's an unfamiliar agent.
No good, huh? Could it be that Banksy never came to the Helix sector? It's hard to say. If she really wanted to skip out on work, you couldn't stop her with any number of security cameras, let alone these stupid mini robots. I have another question. Have you spotted anything unusual in this sector recently? It doesn't matter how trivial it is, just tell me.
Unusual? It means different from the ordinary. Oh, I know. Literally hasn't been blowing up recently. Our break time chocolate supply has been cut off. There are strange flowers outside the reactor. We've almost finished building a statue to our heroes.
The mini robots jabber excitedly about all sorts of things. I can't make sense of what they're trying to say. Firewood, can you help me sum it up?
Too many data points.
How did the professor and the others communicate with them in the past? What are you doing, Helix? Are these the flowers you're talking about?
Nope.
How are they different?
They don't have long sticks underneath them.
Then, are they like this?
Still not in.
Helix, you can talk to them? Yep. Just gesture in the air and they seem to understand. Are you serious? That is just way too out there. Still, in that case, I'll be counting on you. Try and learn something from them. Huh? Me? Yep. I just can't get through to them. I get the feeling their programmer was some asshole who used emojis while encoding them. So you're saying I can help? Yep. So just make sure you do a good job. Okay, I'll do my best. Sometime later. I figured it out, Miss Anna.
Perfect understanding.
They weren't talking about flowers, but pictures.
Pictures.
What does that mean? Strange designs have been appearing on the walls of the reactors recently. So they think those are pictures of some sort. Pictures on walls? Isn't that graffiti? That's what it said. These mini robots can't draw. Naturally, Sanctifiers and Entropics can't draw either. Looks like Banksy left her post to look for inspiration around the reactors. But... I don't like to nag like Persicaria, but dumping work on me is another matter. When I find her, I'm gonna give her a good scolding.
Then about the tasks in the sector which need to be performed.
I got it. We'll take care of them right now. I need to take over the work from the administrator. You wait around here and rest for a bit, Helix. Once we've settled things here, we'll look for Banksy. Yeah, okay. Banksy? Is she really that sort of person? Although she skips work often, it seems like it's finished. It's because she finished early and ran off. Would she really abandon such an important task as a work in the Helix sector?
Would she?
I don't think so, right? What do you think, mini robot?
I don't know.
Oh, you. Helix hugs the mini robot's head and looks at the scrapes upon it, left behind from work. And once again she thinks about Banksy's wounded leg. Don't tell me. The reason why she hasn't shown up for so long is because she's in danger. Looks like Miss Anna is going to be busy for a while, but if Banksy needs help, don't panic. And don't talk. You can't put band-aids on your tongue. Don't call them. Your bandaging was good. There's no need to bother the medical department. Perhaps she really needs me now.
Do your best.
Do you know your way around the sector, mini robot?
Of course I do.
Can you take me to where you found the graffiti?
No problem. Come with me.
My gosh, they have so many emojis. Oh boy, there's 3 more stages. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh. There's 3 more stages. There's 3 more stages, and frankly, my throat is done. My throat is done. I cannot read any more dialogue. It's been 3 hours. Oh, it's been 3 hours. Let's do a little bit of chill and chat. Okay, guys, let's do a little bit of chill and chat. Let's do a nice little big stretch like Helix is doing in the back. You know, get your arms up in the air, side to side. Rotate your neck, your head. Get your lower back. Get your legs. It's not too good to be sitting around too much, right? You gotta stretch out your limbs and muscles so you don't get too stiff. All right. Let's move over here. Hello, guys. Hello. Turn that off and turn on some music. Oh my gosh. Helix is precious. Helix is so precious. I hope you guys were able to enjoy the reading. And you're able to excuse a little bit of my voice debuff. But it was fun. I liked the story. I think her backstory is really precious. You know, I felt the backstory with Professor Batesman was really tragic. You know, he lost his daughter, trying to find a cure for her. And then, you know, he was able to invent this doll, this android girl, this robot girl, to fix the illness, but then his daughter already died. And in order to let the robot continue making cures, he even had to let her go. So he wouldn't be able to see her again, even though she quickly became like his own daughter. Man, that is some love and hope. Freaking Yuzong, always writing tearjerkers like this. Helix, best daughter. Yes, very much best daughter. Is it tier list time? Unfortunately not. It would have to be a dedicated stream, all on its own. I wouldn't, you know, I could never, if I were to make a tier list stream, I would have to dedicate it to just doing the tier list stream, because it's going to be a long tier list. It is going to be a very long tier list, Rosie. But I hope I can do it at some point. We'll have to see. I have my schedule is a little bit packed in the coming weeks. and even the months. So we don't know yet. But I absolutely really do want to do it. I really do want to do it. There isn't tomorrow. Well, I'm feeling a lot better now after I did the stream. I mean, my throat is completely totaled. I can't do any more reading. My throat is gone. So I probably will not do NeuroCloud tomorrow. I will probably be doing it next Saturday. Around the same time. Maybe I'll try to start earlier. Today I started at 7 p.m. Next time, maybe I'll try to start at 5 p.m. or 4 p.m. On Saturdays, I like to start earlier. But tomorrow, I will probably be on Twitch. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the new Resident Evil 4 remake. If you guys don't know where my Twitch is, it is in the description below. Or you can, press on my YouTube About page. It also has links to my Twitter. Please do follow me there. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this stream. Maybe you can split the T-Dolls by class. In case you can't do one stream, you can continue it later. That's true. That is true. That is a good idea as well. I'm just a little bit concerned if people might get a little bit tired if I have to split the tier list into multiple streams, right? People might get a little bit exhausted if I have to give them a tier list every week, right? It loses its what do you call it? The uniqueness, the novelty wears off if I do it too much. A tier list should be something of a special occasion, a rare peek into the streamer's personality. Yeah, tomorrow I will be on Twitch, Twitch/Hakuya_Yatano, and I'll be playing Resident Evil 4 Remake at 7 or 6 p.m. What are T-Dolls? T-Dolls. We don't have any T-Dolls in this game. All the characters in this game are regular A-Dolls, or just dolls. So they're all basically robots. They're all basically cyborgs, or not cyborgs, androids, built to do civilian jobs. Like, there's an idol job, there's a accountant job, a stock market job, bodyguard doll, a sailor doll. Helix is a genetic engineering doll. We have a pilot, all sorts of things. Basically, they're robots that are meant to do jobs. In Girls Frontline, you play as the Griffin and Kruger private military company. And what they did is they take these dolls and they give them a gun. And so you are no longer a civilian doll, you are now a military doll. You are now a tactical doll. That's where the T comes from. That's what the T in T-Doll means, tactical doll. So they have guns and they go and they fight in wars. That is T-Doll. And so when people talk about T-Dolls, they're talking about Girls Frontline. And soon Girls Frontline 2, which I am really looking forward to. I hope that the next closed beta can happen soon. And hopefully I will be able to stream it. I think the previous closed beta for Girls Frontline 2 was streamable. So I would like to do that with you guys. But yes, I hope my explanation was understandable, Rosie. A nurse. Oh no. Florence, the top nurse. Don't leave a kid alone with Florence. They might get traumatized. Alright, anyways, as I stated, tomorrow we're gonna be on Twitch. We're gonna do Resident Evil. Thank you guys. Thank you Vodcat. Thank you Rosie. Thank you Count Dank. Thank you Red9. Is there anyone else? No, I believe that is it. Thank you everybody else for coming to my stream. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I had a great time. And I'll be seeing you, if not tomorrow on Twitch, then next week, next Saturday, here on YouTube. All right. Good night, everybody. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful rest or day, depending on where you're from. Goodbye, everybody.